Hello my fellow Brickheads, it is I, Galaxy of Bricks here, with another LEGO video for you, and today's video technically isn't a set review, but it is a set review, and as we go into the video and we go a little bit in depth about it, we'll understand why. And today we'll be discussing this, and it's the number 40558 Clone Trooper Command Station Accessory Pack. Now, this is currently retailing in the UK for about £13.49, on the, I think you can get it on the LEGO store and a couple of other places. I'm not entirely sure how much it is in the US and Canada. I just know how much it is in the UK. It comes with a piece count of about 66 pieces, and it's one of those things that is a relatively new iteration for the LEGO Star Wars theme. They've done things like this before. I think it's in like Ninjago and a couple of the other sub-themes, but this is the second of its type within the LEGO Star Wars universe. So that'll be something we'll touch base upon as the video wears on. So without any further ado, let's just go into the video, shall we? Now, this comes with 3 minifigures. It comes with 2 standard Phase 1 Clone Troopers, like so. Really nice detailing on the chest as well, and you've also got the, which you can't quite see actually, you've got the 2 small holes in the sides of the helmets, which you can now get with a lot of Clone Trooper packs and a lot of battle packs. You can add accessories to the visors, so if you want to customise your Clone Troopers, you've got the option to. Again, you've got a standard generic face, a lot more tanned than the previous Angry Clones. This is more your sort of standard face, because they've done away with the old Angry Clone, thank goodness, because it had been in circulation for so long, we were all getting sick of it. So, nice bit of variation there. And the other minifigure you get with this set is this, and it's the Phase 1 Clone Commander, which I quite like the gold detailing on his armour. I think it's really nice to have it on the arms and the head as well. And again, you've got the small holes in the head where you can add bits to it, and same face as the previous 2 figures. And the interesting thing is that the Clone Commander actually isn't the exclusive to this accessory pack. No, the Phase 1 Clone Troopers, the standard ones, are the exclusive, because the Phase 1 Clone Commander has been released in a previous set before, which was the over £300 UCS Republic gunship, which you get with Mace Windu. So to get the Clone Commander in a previous set, and then to get him to feature in this, is an interesting move. I think they probably would have sold a lot more had they gone for just the Clone Commander in the UCS gunship, but I understand why they've done it in this one. So, you know, in terms of making a little bit of extra money on a minifigure, I can understand why they've done it. Now, there are a few issues that I do have with this accessory pack. Those of you who've seen my Defense of Hoth accessory pack video, which is located on my channel, so if you've not seen that one, check that one out as a comparison to this video, because they're kind of intertwined. There's a lot of similarities to what I'll be talking about in the 2 videos. You'll notice that with this set, you actually don't get an awful lot for your £13.49. With the Defense of Hoth set, you get quite a bit actually for £13.49, or £17 at the time it was. They've gone down in price a little bit now. So you get this large sort of blaster sort of station, which is okay, you know. What I do like, however, and this is something that I've noticed in a lot of sets recently, is LEGO, instead of spending out a lot more money and doing a variety of different blaster designs, what they've started to do is they've started to take like your standard blasters that you get. So this is one of the large, heavy sort of sniper style blasters. They've taken these and they've added pieces like this onto them, just to give them a little bit of variation. And I mean, all that is just a small black round piece like that, and you add this to the front, and it looks like one of the large DC-15 heavy blaster rifles that you see in Attack of the Clones, you see in the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith. So, you know, in terms of making a little bit of extra money on a minifigure, I can understand why they've done it. So I mean, that's quite an interesting spin on it. I think the fact that they've given you a little bit of time to vary the weapons of your figures without spending a lot of money, okay, that's quite an interesting one. And again, they've done it with the small blasters as well. So before you would only get this one, you've now got this added to it. And if you look at it like so, it kind of mimics, it's not the exact same because you've got the sort of the telescope lens piece, but it kind of gives it that sort of DC-15S carbine look, which I'm not against, as I said with the other one. I think instead of forking out all that money for a larger variation of weapons, they're giving you something a little bit more. But, I mean, yeah, that's one accessory you get with this pack. Nothing fancy, nothing exciting. It is what it is, you know, it's that, okay? And we come to, I wouldn't say it's the main feature of this set, but it's the namesake of this set, and it is this. It's the actual clone command station itself. So it's quite a small, relatively easy to build piece. I mean, this whole thing only took me about 10-15 minutes, if that. So you've got these little flaps function as sort of as a ramp. So you could easily just place that down, have your minifigure like so, have it climb up the ramp and take a seat inside the command station. You've got a few little bits and pieces in the centre. So you've got the control panels as if you're operating the command centre and the station. You've got like a little flag which kind of functions as a radar dish, and then you've got sort of like a small communications piece at the bottom as well. And then you can close these up like so, and then the clone command station is sealed, and you've got a little bit of versatility to it. Now, this overall accessory pack is kind of based around Attack of the Clones. So this is the first time you see the Phase 1 variant of the Clone Troopers on screen in Star Wars. They are on Geonosis, and they have rescued the Jedi from the arena, and they are doing battle on the sands of Geonosis against the droids and the Separatists and the Geonosians and things like that. So the command station is sort of there to sort of allow the clones the opportunity to communicate with their troopers, decide what happens next, and coordinate the battle tactics. Right, now we come to the nitty-gritty. For £13.49, you don't get a lot, I must admit. 3 minifigures and these, I think, is a bit of a cop-out. You could easily fit another one of these in with the set, and it gives you a little bit more versatility with your blasters, or you could maybe fit, say, I don't know, a small turret piece to go with it, because you've got the command station and you've got the blaster station. But I think maybe a small turret piece would have worked really well, because with the defensive Hoth set, you get the large spinny turret piece, which you can easily slot into any kind of Hoth dioramas or Hoth mocks that you're doing. And you've got a couple of small turrets that you can dismantle and use the blasters for your other figures. And then you've also got the small little battery packs as well. So for that, you actually get quite a lot for your money for what you pay. With this, you don't get very much, and that's a bit of a disappointment, really, because I understand LEGO have never done the accessory packs before, and to get quite a good defensive Hoth one that accompanies very well with the Snowtrooper Battle Pack and the ATST sets that were released fits in really well, and those three really accompany each other. So if you buy the ATST, you get the Snowtrooper Battle Pack, and you get the defensive Hoth set, and then you've got like your small scaled down version of the Battle of Hoth, which I think works very well. With this, it's the only set released within the recent summer line and the recent post-Christmas line where you don't get an accompanying set with it. If they had released something else from the Battle of Geonosis or Attack of the Clones to accompany this set, maybe I would have been a lot more lenient with my review of this, but I'm not a big fan. If you're setting up a collection, or you've got a small child who you're not sure what to buy for, they like Lego and they like Star Wars and they don't have a lot of Lego, something like this is good for a starter piece because you can buy it them, you can say to them, okay, it's a good thing to sort of build yourself, so you get into and go from there. I mean, 66 pieces and ages 6+, it's not taxing, it's not too time consuming, but it provides a little bit of an opportunity for them to build. I get it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy another one of these again because I don't think it's worth paying that little bit of extra money for. But that's just me, that's just my opinion. I've seen a lot of other reviews on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram of this, and there's a lot of mixed feelings. And like I said, there's a lot more potential you could have done with it. It has got me curious, though, as to whether we will be getting any more sets that include Phase 1 Clone Troopers, because there was a time when it must have been sort of like 2008 to about 2012 when pretty much every Lego set you got, you had a Phase 1 Clone Trooper. So with the Clone Wars TV show being at the height of its popularity, and you had some of the earlier kind of Phase 1 Clone Troopers in the more Clone Wars thematic style, you couldn't move for Phase 1 Clone Troopers. And then when the Clone Wars was cancelled, they stopped, and then they moved on to the Phase 2 Clone Troopers, and then they haven't done, to the best of my knowledge anyway, they actually haven't done a Phase 1 Clone Trooper battle pack or anything like that since about 2018, 2019, which had Barrisofi and Ki-Adi-Mundi. And that takes me nicely on to my next segue. So there's a plan behind that one, which is, so we've seen the Clone Trooper you get with this set. This is the standard Phase 1 one, but also, as a comparison, you get the Clone Trooper that comes with the Ki-Adi-Mundi and Barrisofi battle pack. And you'll see there's a lot of notable differences here. I mean, the chest piecing and the knees of this Clone Trooper are exceedingly detailed. This is the newer one. And I'll just zoom in a little bit for you as well. You can see, you know, this is a lot more in keeping with what a clone would look like on TV and film. This one, for the time it was released, is okay. I mean, I like the chest piece on this one. I'm not a big fan of the knee piece, the knee printing, whereas with this one, I like the overall aesthetic a lot more. The helmets aren't roughly any different. They're quite the same. I think the lines in this one are a lot sharper than they are with this one. So if you see, this one's a little bit more sharper and a little bit more darker than that one. So one saving grace and positive I have with this set is I really like the newer version as opposed to the 2019 version. So that's one key positive that I can take from this accessory pack. We are coming towards the end of the video now, guys. If you have got any comments, questions or queries, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to me. I very much appreciate all your feedback. I try and answer to any messages or comments that I get. And also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything that I post, because in the next few days we are going to be doing a lot more content. I've got a few days off work, so it gives me the opportunity to post quite a lot more, which is what I'm aiming to do. If you like the video, there will be some more things of this on my TikTok page at the Galaxy of Bricks. We've just hit over 500 subscribers on my TikTok, which is a pretty big deal. I'm very much happy with that, so thank you for all your support. And also, you'll find some pictures and a small scaled down review of this on my Instagram page at Galaxy of Bricks as well. You can find access to my Instagram account on this, and you can also find access to my TikTok on this as well. If not, you can access my Instagram on my TikTok as well. So if you haven't subscribed to all three, please very much go and do that. I appreciate it. So, final closing thoughts before the video ends. If you have seen the Defense of Hoth video, go back and rewatch it. You will see what I'm talking about when I say that that is vastly superior as an accessory pack and as a set than this is. You get a lot more value for money with that, and it's the same sort of concept than you do with this. It's a lot more fun. The figure selection is great, and it goes in very well. If you're doing your Attack of the Clones marks and you're doing your Geonosis builds, and you need to beef up your clone army for your build, by all means, get something like this. If it's a child who wants a set to build, get something like this. If you're a collector, like I am, and you have no other value for them for anything else other than display, you might be a bit disappointed. But again, I'm not the be-all and end-all. I just state my opinion. Go and have a look at other reviews as well, because there are quite a lot of reviews on YouTube of this set, and there is quite a lot of mixed thoughts within the LEGO community about sets like this and what we feel needs to be included in things like that. So please go and check those out, and you can decide for yourselves there what you think. Until next time, guys, please look after yourselves, and I shall see you all very soon for the next set of LEGO videos that we are going to be doing. So keep it locked in here, because we have got a lot more to come. Take care, guys. Have a nice day.